There are things I've felt for so long that I never had the right words to say. Not because I didn't want to tell you, but because every time I looked at you, I got lost in the comfort of silence, in the way your presence made everything feel okay. I never needed words when you were near. But this time, I wanted you to hear it all. I wanted you to know the things I've whispered in my heart every day. So I made you this video. I made it because you deserve to see the way I carry your name like a favorite song. Because I want you to feel the way I feel whenever I think of you. Like the world pauses just a little and everything softens. You see, I never forgot the way you laughed that one time when we were both tired but still trying to stay awake for each other. I never forgot the way you held your breath while waiting for me to notice the little things you did. And I did notice them. Every single one. I noticed the way you'd quietly fix the blanket I always left messy. The way you'd keep count of my favorite snacks even though you never liked them. The way your voice would drop into something soft when I was feeling low. You probably thought I didn't see all those things, but I did. I just kept them in the part of me that never wants to forget. The quiet part that stores the moments I wish I could replay forever. Now you've watched the video and maybe your heart is a little fuller. Maybe now you know how much space you take up in my world. Maybe now you understand that this wasn't just about love. It was about choosing you again and again every day without pause. You're not just someone I love. You're someone I trust with the parts of me I never let anyone see. Someone who feels like home even when everything else is falling apart. I wanted to show you that, not just tell you. And even if the video couldn't carry every piece of what I feel, I hope it came close. Because everything I've ever done, every letter, every small surprise, every glance I gave you when I thought you weren't looking, was a way of saying, I love you, I see you, I'm with you. Do you remember that day when we sat in the park and didn't say much? Just listened to the wind move through the trees and watch the light shift around us? That was one of the days I felt the most at peace. I didn't need a single word to feel close to you. You have this way of making silence feel safe. That's rare, and I don't take it lightly. I've made mistakes in my life, but loving you has never been one of them. In fact, loving you has been the most natural thing I've ever done. It's the kind of love that grows quietly, steadily, like plants leaning toward the sun. I don't need fireworks when I have your smile. I don't need grand shows when I have your hand in mine. The simple things with you have always felt like everything I've ever needed. And now that I've finally let you in on what I've been carrying all this time, I feel lighter, not because the feelings are gone, but because they're no longer mine alone to hold. You've always been in my thoughts, even in the smallest moments. When I see something funny, I think of how you'd laugh at it. When I hear a song I love, I picture your head swaying to the rhythm. When I walk past a bakery, I wonder if they'd have that one pastry you like. You live in the background of all my thoughts, like a quiet melody that never stops playing. And I don't want that to change. I want to keep building this life with you. I want to share new jokes, create new songs, and find new bakeries. I want to keep dreaming with you. I want us to have late-night talks about silly things and early morning hugs when we're too sleepy to talk. I want us to plan for the future, with hope and soft laughter, not fear. I want us to create something beautiful side by side. Whether it's writing a book together or building a quiet little home, I want our hands in it, our hearts in it, our memories painted across its walls. I know there are days when we both feel tired, when the weight of the world sits heavy on our shoulders, when nothing makes sense and we just want to stay in bed. But even on those days, I want to be with you. Especially on those days. Because loving someone through the hard moments is the truest kind of love. And I want you to know that I'm not just here for the good days. I'm here for the rainy ones, the messy ones, the silent ones. I'm here when your heart is light and when it's heavy. I'm here when you're smiling and when you're unsure. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. You just have to be you. The version that tries. The version that feels. The version that sometimes hides behind quiet walls. I love every version of you. Sometimes I sit and wonder how I got so lucky. How in this big, wide world, I found someone like you. Someone who listens to the things I don't even say. Someone who shows up in ways that matter. Someone who makes the ordinary feel like a gift. I don't want to rush through this. I want to slow down and enjoy all of it. I want to keep learning about you, even after all this time. I want to know what your favorite childhood memory is. I want to know the dreams you haven't told anyone. I want to be the one you turn to when your thoughts are too loud and your heart is too quiet. I want to be your person, the one you trust when the world feels unkind. And I promise I'll never stop choosing you. I think love is made of the little things. It's in how you fold a blanket for someone who's already asleep. It's in how you wait to eat until they sit beside you. It's in remembering how they take their tea, or the way they tuck their hair behind their ear. Love is quiet. It doesn't always shout. But it's there, in every glance, every pause, every moment shared without words. And that's the kind of love I feel for you. Steady, kind, deep, always there, even when it's not spoken. Maybe now, you know that. Maybe now that you've watched the video and heard my voice speak the things I used to hide. Maybe now you know what I felt all along. I made that video not just for today, but for all the days ahead. I made it so that even when I can't find the right words, you'll still have something to hold on to. A piece of my heart, frozen in time. A reminder that you're loved in ways bigger than you can imagine. And this isn't the end of what I want to share. It's just the beginning. There's so much more I want to do with you. So many more memories to make. So many more laughs, hugs, and whispered confessions in the quiet. I want us to make something beautiful together. Something that lasts. Something that we can look back on years from now and smile about. A life built on love, patience, and soft understanding. And even if there are bumps along the way, I'm not afraid. Because with you, I know we'll find our way back every time. I know we'll choose each other even when it's hard. I know we'll hold hands through the storms and dance in the sunshine after. You've always been the person I believed in. And now, I hope you believe in this too. In us. In what we have. In what we're still building. I hope you see now what I felt all along. That this love was always real. That it always mattered. That it still does. And if someday we grow older and quieter, if the world slows down around us and our voices grow softer, I hope we'll still find each other in the quiet. I hope I'll still see that same spark in your eyes, the one that lit the darkest corners of my life. I hope our hands will still find one another without needing to search. And I hope that even if our steps are slower, our hearts will still beat as fast as they did when we first realized what we meant to each other. There are things I've never said out loud, but you've always heard them in the way I look at you, in the way I lean in when you speak, in the way I hold you a second longer, as if time could be bent just for us. There are parts of me that only you have touched. Not with hands, but with kindness, with the way you listened when I didn't even speak, with the way you stayed when I had nothing to offer but silence. You've been my peace, my prayer, my soft place to fall. So if the world ever feels too loud, if it all gets too heavy to carry alone, come find me. I'll be where I've always been, right here, with open arms and a heart that only beats for you. I'll still be your quiet morning, your warm coffee, your favorite book with pages full of love. I'll still be your shelter, your song, your reason to believe. Because I didn't love you for the moment. I loved you for the lifetime, and that hasn't changed. Now that you know what I felt all along, I hope you carry this truth with you. You are not just loved. You are deeply known, and still you are chosen. You are not just wanted. You are cherished. Not just seen. You are understood. You are not my maybe. You are my always. And no matter where life takes us, no matter the miles or the silence between us, my heart will always speak your name like a prayer that never ends.